Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Now into the box, Adam Frazier, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
67 degrees our game time temperature. Two balls and a strike.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Burns has registered just under 110 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Brian Reynolds is the second out of the opening frame. Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out with the man at first. Hit to short. reined in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for Pittsburgh. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Anderson gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, here is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Narvaez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 9 homers and 32 driven in. Now the 1-0. Anderson has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
High in the air down the right field line. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. We are still scoreless. Ready now is Colin Moran, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Another one sent foul. Now another 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped him up. Shaw shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Anthony Alford.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Anthony Alford. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Count 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Tyrone Taylor.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
Anderson has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring forth Luis
The
Urias.
second baseman, Luis.
A ball and no strikes. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. A dozen home runs and 46 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first base.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Daniel Vogelback's next as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
1 out, runner at first, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope. That's inside.
Runners on first with 1 down. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time, and he is nailed at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee.
Welcome back to Miller Park, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Brewers this season. At the start of the day, they have the highest strikeout total in the entire league and one of the best team ERAs. So it's no surprise some of the pitchers I talked to were proud of what they've accomplished and confident in what they're capable of. Despite the success, they explained how they really try to push each other to get better every day. As one of them put it, "We have amazing stuff on this pitching staff, just look at all the strikeouts. But we take pride in continuing to get better as a unit every single day." It sounds like they're always trying to stay one step ahead of the hitters, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. Eric Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Tyler Anderson. Now here's the first offering.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. One out, nobody on. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Adam Frazier. From the stretch.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. In for strike 2. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
In now, Jacob Stallings. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Two quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
Into the box, Corbin Burns. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Standing in now, Narvaez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Newman, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Travis Shaw. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Tyrone Taylor will be next. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Tyrone Taylor. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Alford's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach, and it's fouled away. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in will be Anthony Alford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 31, Tyler Anderson.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Tyler Anderson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate is Billy McKinney. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Billy McKinney.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Stallings. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So here is Avisail Garcia. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 2-0. So here's Adam Frazier. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0. Hard hit towards center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2.
Ready to count 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Narvaez has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Down 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, one down.
now batting.
Next, it'll be Narvaez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Stepping in next, Travis Shaw. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he reaches out and lines this one into center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box, Tyrone Taylor. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Ball 2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.
Leading off for the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First offering on its way as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Nope.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. J.P. Fireisen will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. At the plate, Anthony Alford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound, and he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
And stepping in, Eric Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's the pitch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-1. Count 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Wilmer Defoe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. 0-2. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Pirates leave one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Luis Oviedo will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So now here is Luis Urias, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The second baseman, Luis Urias.
First offering. In there, strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 20.
Next to stand in is Daniel Vogelback. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Billy McKinney is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball one.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the windup and the pitch.
3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Score remains 2-2. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Here now the 2-2.
You got 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Jacob Stallings. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Grounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Tag not in time, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Kevin Newman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that pitch down.
Runners are at second and third with one down. That evens it up 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Polanco.
Next to dig in, Gregory Polanco. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Rasmussen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jackie Bradley Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So next to hit is Anthony Alford. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Evans is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding in is Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And here's Christian Yelich now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. The pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Stepping in now, Narvaez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
We're going to count 2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Into his windup, the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 2-2, the pitch.
Count is ball, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Tyrone Taylor. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2.
We got full count.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. 9th inning straight ahead. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Jace Peterson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Josh Hader comes on to work now, and he's their usual
71.
closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Eric Gonzalez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Phillip Evans. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses 2-0. Now the 2-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
The 3-0.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. So a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. The swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. He's set. The 0-1.
Oh, that's all.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
The 1-1 pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pitch is popped up. Garcia waits on it. And that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. David Bednar comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate.
The second baseman, Luis Urias.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a pop-up now. Gonzalez has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20.
At the plate now is Daniel Vogelback. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Vogelback behind, ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Daniel Robertson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains tied at 3-3. Brent Suter takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping in once again is Kevin Newman. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Here's the first pitch.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Newman is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Next up is Colin Moran. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On the ground to third. There's Peterson. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, the pitcher, David.
Michael Perez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Michael Feliz comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So here's Avisail Garcia, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Chris Stratton comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Up next from Milwaukee, the left fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Now a curveball misses inside.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll look at a called third strike, and that winning run will hold at third with one big out on the scoreboard.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in next, Narvaez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And all three runners on the move here. Oh, he's bunting here to win the game, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Brewers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Brent Suter earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.